Hi, my name is Michelle Bulla. I'm a United States Coast Guard veteran. Today I work with Goodwill of Northwest North Carolina's Veteran Services Program as an Employment and Retention Specialist. I joined the Coast Guard in 1989 after graduating high school. It's all I ever really wanted to do. I spent the next 10 years honorably serving my country. I was diagnosed with asthma, and in 1998 I was discharged temporarily. I was out for 3 years. During those 3 years, my transition from military to civilian life was very difficult for me. I turned to drugs and alcohol, self-medicating to just escape the reality of the situations, the life situations that I was in. During that time, my mom got gravely ill, so I was coping with that as well. I'm very proud of, the achievements that I had in the military. I raised to the rank of E6 really quickly in the military within 6 years. So I was what they call an overachiever, I guess. So I was able to really advance rather quickly in the military. So that was my life. I lived and breathed the military. The Coast Guard was my life. I got achievement medals, I got commendations from Commandant Commendations, letters of commendation. I got very many awards for being in the military, special operation awards and stuff like that as well. I tried to go back in 2001. I was released from medical and was allowed to go back into the Coast Guard. In 2001, my first day at my new duty station in Alexandria, Virginia was September 11th, 2001. Needless to say, I was not able to get my head back on straight after that. The chaos of that day still haunts me. It was very difficult. I only lasted 6 months in the Coast Guard and was discharged with an other than honorable discharge at that time. After I got out, again, back to civilian life, very difficult for me, wasn't able to find a job. So I turned back to drugs and alcohol to just escape reality. After that, I spent the next 15 years till I eventually ended up homeless in front of a hospital in Alexandria, Virginia. That day changed my life. My life changed after that day. I found out I was pregnant with my son upon checking in. He literally saved my life. After that, I've not looked back. I was able to get into a program in Vienna, Virginia called New Generations for women and children who have suffered substance abuse issues, so they were able to get there, have my child, and get back on my feet. Today I'm able to work with veterans who've been through the same life experiences as I have. It's very rewarding for me to pay it forward. I'm able to understand the difficulties that they're going through because I've experienced those myself. And it's hard. It's very hard to come back from those dark places that we end up at, So today, for me, working with veterans, helping them find employment, training, and resources through our Veterans Services Program is really what I was meant to do. If I hadn't been through the trials that I had been through and the obstacles that I had to overcome, I would never be able to help folks like I'm able to help them today. In my job today, we're able to show the civilian workforce what a military person can bring to the table, what we can enhance their company, Granted, there are stigmas behind military and stuff, but, we just need a chance. Give us a chance to prove ourselves. Even though you may not understand all the, I would say, military language that you may see on a resume, the skills that we may, the trainings that we may have been through, even though you may not, just give us a chance. Give us a chance to prove ourselves because we can adapt rather quickly, and we're quick learners. Veterans bring a lot to the table in the civilian workforce. I don't think some of the civilian workforce even recognizes some of the skills that military folks bring to the table. We are, steadfast. We're reliable. We're loyal. We're going to be there on time. We're definitely not late for anything in the military. You get in trouble, so we're being trained to do that. We're resilient. We're able to, and we're able to adapt to any situation, so those things are a lot of things that we bring to the table as civilian workforce don't realize that they're losing out on, because that's what's happening. They're losing out on good employees by not hiring military veterans. Hi, my name's Michelle, and this is my story.